SC's defense? What did they do?
They do a lot of real base stuff. Nothing we haven't seen at all this year. Kind of the only difference is that I think they're a lot more athletic than a lot of teams in the Pac-12. So we just have to be really sound this week and really consistent, like I always say.
What did you see? I don't know if you guys actually go back and look at the games you just played, but what did you see on Saturday that allowed you guys to be successful?
I think we just executed the game plan that the coaches gave us. They gave us a really good game plan throughout the week, and we had a really good practice week, and the scout team gave us a really good look on what Cal was going to do. And so when we went out there, I wouldn't say speed-wise it was like practice in a sense, but, we were really prepared for them, and we knew what they were going to do, and we just executed.
What specifically has really begun to click in the offense in the last few games that you've played?
I think it's everyone just doing their individual job on each play, and because you need each person to, each person has a job each play, whether it's to block, throw, catch, run the ball. I think that we're all just putting it together at the right time now, and we're all just starting to click more as an offense and be more consistent.
You had your best performance of your young season. Did you feel good going into like pregame, and did you realize you were probably going to have a good game?
I wouldn't say I ever know if I'm going to have a good game or not. I just went out there and took what the defense gave me. My reads were pretty well on Saturday, and that just credits to the coaching staff and my teammates helping me out throughout the week in practice.
Southern Cal's one of the marquee programs nationally. When you get ready to play Southern Cal and you think of SC, what comes to your mind, whether it's current stuff or things from the past? What comes to your mind when you think of SC?
Just a really good football team that's really fast, really physical, and you're always going to have a good game against them because they're always up there at the top, competing with everyone.
What impresses you about the defense?
Their athleticism, and that goes from the defensive linemen to the defensive backs. Last week against Stanford, I watched a little bit of that game. They packed the box, and they told their DBs to guard the receivers one-on-one, and they did a really good job last week, and so that just accredits the athleticism that they have across the board.
Will you guys be playing for the seniors on Saturday?
Definitely. Obviously, you want to play for them each week and for the team each week, but it's really special for them next week, being senior night, and so we're going to try and go out there and definitely get them a win because they deserve it. They put in a lot of hard work and time into this program, and we just want to give back to them.
The upper echelon of the Pac-12 has handled you guys pretty easily. Why will this game be different?
I believe this game will be different because we're going to come out with a fire. We have something to prove, and obviously, we haven't performed as well in the Pac-12 as we would have liked. But this week is another opportunity to come out and perform really well. And I think we can. Most people probably don't think we can. Across the nation, but I know that we can, and I think that our teammates also know that we can.
Cal game gave you guys that much confidence? You tell that practice your meeting rooms and stuff?
Obviously every time you get a win, you're going to gain some confidence from that because, getting a win only, can help the team. But I think that, we're just going to come out, treat it like another week and, just get ready to, play hard. It's going to be a physical game. It's going to be a cold game, but, we're ready for whatever comes our way, whether it's windy, cold, sunny. We're just ready to come out here and play a hard game.
Off-the-wall question, but some coaches don't like first-year players to talk to the media. How comfortable are you?
I think I'm pretty comfortable. I don't think I said anything off the wall, so I think I'm pretty comfortable talking to the media.
Do you like it? Do you think it helps you mature as a person?
I don't think much of it. I mean, I think that, growing up with the family and the background that I have, and even the coaching staff that I have now, they've helped me mature a lot already, and it's helped this process of talking to media and everything like that become easier, and it's not as stressful as maybe for some guys.
Paul said you're pretty comfortable in the huddle talking to other freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, and kind of being a leader in the huddle. Maybe you've already done this, but do you anticipate trying to give a recruiting pitch to Paul to see if he'll come back for next season?
I haven't thought about it yet. in my opinion, Paul, should do whatever he thinks is best for, himself and his family. Obviously, we want him to come back because he's a great player, but I haven't thought about it at all this year.
2 games to play and 2 games to be eligible. Does that add any pressure to you guys? Or just,
No, not at all. I mean, it's one game out a week. This week is, like I said before, is kind of like the Super Bowl, the championship game. You have to treat each game like that every week because every team in college is really good, and if you take anyone lightly, they could easily beat you.
Sefo, what was going on with Nelson Spruce that he was just, what makes him so good?
He's a very detailed guy, and he has very good techniques that he has, and his route running I think is underlooked by some people. He's not the fastest guy. He's not going to blow anyone away with his speed, and so he has to focus on his route running. And I think that helped him a lot last week. And he got a lot of yards after the catch, which is accredited to him. I mean, he made the play. I mean, I just gave him the ball.
But even from the beginning, like in your first game, you were always able to find Nelson and hit him. Is it comforting to know that when you look for a guy, he's going to be where he's supposed to be?
Yeah, Nelson always knows what he's supposed to do on every play. And it's kind of like a security blanket. He's always there for me. Obviously, I feel like every receiver is. But, Spruce, I just feel really comfortable throwing to him.
With Saturday night being senior night, can you comment on which upperclassmen players have really been mentors to you? Who do you really look up to on this team?
You can't really point out any one guy. I mean, everyone has been a really great role model to me, especially, I mean, even in the summer when I first got here in player-led practices. You had offensive guys, defensive guys, all talking to me and encouraging me to, just go out there and play and have fun. So I don't think you can pinpoint one guy because the senior class overall is just an amazing class in mentor-wise.
Anything else for Sefo? All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.